Depressive Pictures present... Hello, Fresno, goodbye. Produced by our Manic and directed by Depressive. Now you know the name of the picture and you'd like to see it. But no. Screenplay by Gluck, from a stage play by Motz, from a story by Blip, from a chapter by Ronk, from a sentence by Dokes, from a comma by Stokes, from an idea by Gropes, based on a Joe Miller's jokes. Now you know the name of the picture and who wrote it, and you'd still like to see it. But no. Art direction, Finkelpuff and Theory is Minerva Puff photography, Alonzo Tech recorded, sound as Needlebeck upholstery by Zachary, Knickknackery by Thackeray, Terpsichore by Dickory, and Dickory by Doc. Now finally at last, comes the picture. And what do we see? The same old beautiful Corvus girls. The opening scene is a ranch in Fresno, California. So what are they singing? When it's cherry blossom time in Orange, New Jersey, we'll make a peach of a pear. I know we can elope, so honey, do be mine. And if up from the gulch rides a hunk of man, he is our hero, Cowboy Dan, a galloping yodeling buckaroo. His horse, of course, is a baritone, too. I've got the wagon wheels inside of me. I've got that old cactus in the hide of me. I've got that. The girls are delighted to hear this. But where is our heroine? As the bell rings for lunch, we find our heroine in the corral, eating her heart out. She is Mary Swan, tap-dancing daughter of an American juggling act who left her on the doorstep of an old English castle where she was found by Sir Basil Metabolism, who said, "By Jove, a girl, baby! I shall raise her as my own daughter," which he did. But she wants to tap dance, and Cowboy Dan, who she met on this trip and who was love at first sight, wants to marry her so she can tap dance, but she knows Sir Basil will never permit this. Never, never, never! That's why she's eating her heart out. But through her tears, she is singing a happy little song, because she is also a coloratura soprano. She is beside herself, her favorite position.
Oh, Father, you must let me marry Cowboy Dan. He owns the biggest ranch in Texas, bar none.
Bar none? Why, that's the password of the FBI. It can't be. No, no, yes, yes, no, no, yes, yes, no, no, yes, yes, no, no, yes, yes, it can't be. But it was. He rushes to Mary Swan. Mary Swan, you must help me out. Can you tap out a message in code? This is her big chance. Now she can tap dance, which she does. But what has she done? She has betrayed her own father. But he isn't her father. He is Heinrich mein Schlucken, mein rotes Flömen, heidende Glube, de Ölsge Schmerzen, behassen, geoldige Hölmen, de Helme, de Flomen, de Geplauge, de Ölzer und Ulmen, es knallt mit de Öldengrone, Ölzenhals, Gehol, The dangerous German spy. Stick up your hands, you dirty rat, and cow disflight and eiten blad. So, the FBI finally captured the German spy. Dan and Mary are about to blend. You think the picture's about to end? But no. Who ever heard of a music or picture without Carmelita Pepita, the Bolivian bombshell? I wish you would come with me to my little village in Bolivia. So peaceful there are the purple mountains with the lovely mist and the shining stars. And the little people who live so simple and quiet. And every night, all they want to do is grab a partner, swing away, a cherry blossom, lime, and orange and jay. Grab her by the teeth and swing her by the hair, and you will make a peach of a pear. Oh, grab! So here we are back in Fresno, California. And this is where you came in. But do not fret, my friend. This is a picture that ends in the middle for the benefit of the people who came in the middle. This is the end.
Three little unexpected children simultaneously. The doctor brought us, and you can see that we'll be three forever and E-I-O. You wouldn't know how agonizing being triplets can be. Each one is individually the victim of the clinical day. E-I-O. Every summer we go away to Baden, Baden, Baden. Every winter we come back home to Walla, Walla, Walla. We do everything alike. We look alike, we dress alike, we walk alike, we talk alike, and what is more, we hate each other very much. We hate our folks, we're sick of jokes, and what an art it is to tell us apart. If one of us gets the measles, the other one gets the measles, then all of us gets the measles, and mumps, and croup. How I wish I had a gun, a little gun. It would be fun to shoot the other two and only be one. Mrs. Hildendorfer loves to talk to Mrs. Goldenwasser of the day she went to Sloan's and had her silly willy. Mrs. Hudson Cooper loves to talk to Mrs. Eldon Spritzel of her major observation when she had her twins. But when Mother comes along, she silences the others. She accomplished something that is very rare in mothers. For example, just to prove that she was more than ample, she admits Lane Bryant thought that they were measuring a giant. Dr. Heimerdanner almost lost his bedside manner on the day that he first looked up on a street. We do everything alike, we look alike, we dress alike, we talk alike, we walk alike, and what is more, we hate each other very much. We hate our folks, we're sick of jokes, and what an art it is to tell us apart. We eat the same kind of meals, we drink from the same kind of bottles, we sit in the same kind of high chair, high chair, high chair. Mama says that we're a bore, and what is more, she didn't want to have us, and we didn't want to have her. No more.
In tropical climes, there are certain times of day when all the citizens retire to tear their clothes off and perspire. It's one of those rules that the greatest fools obey, because the sun is much too sultry and one must avoid its ultraviolet rays.
Papa-laka, papa-laka, boo.
Papa-laka, boo.
Dig-a-rig-a, 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 doo.
Dig-a-rig-a, yes, the natives grieve when the English leave their huts, because they're obviously definitely nuts. Mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. The Japanese don't care to, the Chinese wouldn't dare to. The Hindus and Argentines sleep firmly from 12 to 1. But Englishmen detest our siesta. In the Philippines there are lovely screens to protect you from the glare. In the Malay states they have hats like plates which the Britishers won't wear. At 12 noon the natives swoon and no further work is done. But mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. I say, Crothers, shall you ever forget that India hunt? We were hunting tigers, you see, and... oh, so sorry.
That's quite all right.
Thank you. It's such a surprise for the Eastern eyes to see that though the English are effete, they're quite impervious to heat. When the white man rides, every native hides in glee, because the simple creatures hope he will impale a solar topi on a tree.
Bolly, 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 ba.
Very, 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 very ba.
Hubba-ninny, 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 ha.
Hubba-ninny, hubba-ninny, hubba. I say, that's a frightfully good one, isn't it? Mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. The smallest Malay rabbit deplores this stupid habit. In Rangoon, the heat of noon is just what the natives shun. They put their Scotch rye down and a lie down. In a jungle town where the sun beats down, there is peace from 12 to 2. Even caraboos lie around and snooze, for there's nothing else to do. In Bangkok, at 12 o'clock, they foam at the mouth and run. But mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday, out in the midday, out in the midday sun. Out!
What?
Oh,
I say.